Have you ever wondered what would happen if there was a shortage of pallets? How would food arrive to the table? What would happen to your business? And what would happen to that whole supply chain underneath you? Tim Arnold is here, an expert in pallet maintenance and supply from Premier Pallets, and he's going to talk a little bit about what threatens that shortage and what his company is doing about it to stay on top of those problems and issues. Tim, can you let the people know what's affecting the supply?
I can. Supply failures, or however you want to word it, is usually caused by a number of things. The most seasonal, sometimes it's a lot of seasonal pressure on the industry itself, like produce. There's suddenly a lot of people that are not consuming pallets once a year, all of a sudden consume a lot of pallets. Others, you know, the big Christmas rush, the factories fill up with goods from and ship them off to distribution centers to be filled into the stores, which, you know, goes right from, you know, factory to table in the grocery industry too. Other things, we have a lot of natural disasters that are happening right now, hurricanes, earthquakes, fires out in California. A lot of the companies that we do business with like to be good corporate neighbors and send out things like water, diapers, food, you know, as donations, medical supplies. The problem is a pallet goes out, it doesn't come back. If we send something out west, it doesn't come back out east. If we send something to Haiti, it stays there. It just doesn't come back. So over time, the pallet pool has become a finite source. You know, we've been doing our good job of recycling, and you know, the corporate community is taking into it really well, and therein lies a little bit of a problem. However, we have strategic alliances with many different suppliers and smaller sources that could not get into the corporate community like we can, and that always provides us an adequate supply of pallets to provide to our customers.
You know, it's so interesting. We never think about that. The next time you meet somebody and you ask them, what do you do? And they say, well, we do pallets. You'll have a better understanding. And this is a company that keeps a finger on the pulse to make sure that you have what you need so that all of us can survive and prosper the way we would like. So please get in touch with www.premier-pallets.com to speak to this company that is responsible to you and to your customers.